Hi everyone, it's Clyde here, and this week's finance video is about questions to ask your mortgage broker when applying for a loan. First question to ask is, what documentation do I need? You see, depending on the lender, depending on the type of loan you're applying for, will determine the documentation that is needed to be provided. See, some lenders and some types of loan products will require a lot less documentation, while others will require a lot more. So it is extremely important to ask your mortgage broker, what documentation do I need? Because if you have all the documentation, the process goes through smoothly. If you don't, it will take a long time, or it will just be declined by the lender because you will need all the relevant documentation before getting formally approved. So understanding the documentation that you need is extremely important when applying for a loan. The second question to ask your mortgage broker is, what loan will suit my needs? You see, a really good mortgage broker will ask you questions first before recommending a product. Be careful of mortgage brokers out there that will just recommend a product to you without asking you questions to determine your needs and objectives. Because there are so many loans out there, so many products out there, it is extremely important to understand whether it will actually meet your needs and objectives. You see, sometimes you might see a product that's been advertised and you think, fantastic, that's the loan that I want. But when you actually sit with a mortgage broker, they'll be able to explain to you why it suits you, but also why it doesn't suit you, because that product may not meet your needs and objectives if you're trying to achieve something in particular. So that's why asking your broker what loan will meet my needs is extremely important. And finally, the third thing to ask is, what are the fees and charges when applying for this loan? See, fees and charges make a huge difference when it comes to applying for a loan, because when you add the fees and charges along with the interest rate, that is the true cost of your loan. And sometimes when you see a really low rate and high fees, that type of product may be a lot more expensive than what you're currently on. So really understand the fees and charges, and your broker can actually go through that with you. Also ask the broker how they get paid, whether they're charging a fee directly to you or are they getting paid by the lender. So it's extremely important to understand the total cost of refinancing or applying for the loan, because when you understand the total cost, you'll be able to compare apples with apples. So that's they are my 3 questions to ask your mortgage broker when applying for a loan. Firstly, what documentation do I need? Number 2 is, what loan will suit my needs? And finally, the third thing is, what are the fees and charges relating to this product? If you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. Please write them in the comments below. If you need any assistance when it comes to lending, whether it's purchasing your first property, refinancing, or even just a top-up to renovate, car loans, you name it, anything lending, any assistance when it comes to lending, please contact us and we're more than happy to be able to help you with that. And finally, remember, I'm dedicated to helping you take actionable steps today for a better financial tomorrow. See you next time. Bye.